how tight should you screw your ligature onto your mouthpiece? This is actually quite a big topic in the clarinet world. Yeah, so there's the team, more or less the team German, yeah, that just puts the reed with the rope, with the German Schnur as dense as possible towards the mouthpiece, and then not move it anymore. Yeah, this is like the German way. And then there's there are all these ligatures, like the Silverstein ligatures, which just barely hold the reed into place and that fall off once you just touch them slightly. So that's the question that we're gonna solve in today's video. How tight should you screw your ligature, your reed, towards the mouthpiece? But before I will give you the answer to this very interesting question, I would like to give you something for free. A little gift for that you decided to hang out together today in this little video. So I would like to give to you my free mini masterclass on articulation on the clarinet. It's more precisely the 4 types of articulation. So if you don't know what the 4 types of articulation are, okay, that's not optional to know this. So if you don't know what it is, please go download it right now. First link in the description below. Let's continue with the video. All right, so first of all, let's speak about ligatures. Me personally, I like more stable ligatures. Yeah, the more stable, basically like the more contact with the reed, the more stable it puts it into place, the more I prefer it and the easier it is to play for me. Because for me, a ligature is less about the sound, but more about the feeling of stability. So if I feel stable with a ligature and I'm less likely to squeak and I can blow more freely, this is for me the right ligature. Like a listener in the concert hall will never hear like the difference between your gold ligature or your Rovner ligature. It's like, doesn't matter. But now, how tight do you screw it on? And here is where my answer comes in. And my answer is, it depends. For practicing, for example, and for rehearsals. So practicing and rehearsals, so more or less 95% of the time, I like to screw it on to the max. Okay, so I will screw it on until it's not possible anymore. Yeah, and then I will just leave it on like this for 2-3 hours during the practice or during the rehearsal. And like this, the reed sort of creates a bond with the mouthpiece. It takes the shape of the mouthpiece, it takes the shape of the table of the mouthpiece, and it warps accordingly to the mouthpiece, which creates then afterwards really good reeds. Okay, so it creates reeds that are perfectly aligned with your mouthpiece and can vibrate really well. Now, there's a little bit of sound that you miss out on if you screw it on to the max. So basically then in concert situations, I like to just, yeah, take it 1 notch down, but still quite tight. Yeah, I want to have a stable reed. I don't want it to be loose on the mouthpiece, yeah, but I will take it a slight notch down in order for the reed to vibrate a little bit more freely, yeah, in order for the good reed that we created by pressing it against the mouthpiece. So in order for this reed to vibrate more freely then, the good reed that we created, I will tighten it a little bit less in a concert situation. So yeah, this is basically my answer to this question. If you would like to go from good to great on the clarinet fast, I've created a website specifically for this purpose. Yeah, it's called Clarinet Masterclass. Clarinet Masterclass is basically the #1 blueprint online on how to go from good to great on the clarinet. Which exercises do you need to do and which knowledge do you need to have? Okay, if you're not great yet, if you don't play all of the excerpts 10 out of 10 times on any day, at any time, yeah, you're not there yet, and it would be beneficial for you to join the membership. So join the membership right now, gold membership on Clarinet Masterclass. Link is also down in the description. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.